Alright, late start. Awesome. Alright, jump right into Wordle. Probably gonna play Wordle. Uh, I'm probably gonna skip the MIDI today because I'm starting so late. Alright, Wordle. So when the Midianite merchants passed by, Redacted's brother pulled him out of the cistern and sold him to the Ishmaelites for 20 pieces of silver. The Ishmaelites then took Redacted to Egypt. It's definitely Old Testament. Is this? This isn't Joseph. It is Joseph. Yeah, Prince of Dreams. Uh, Joseph's Dream and Betrayal. If I don't get a perfect score on this one, I'm cooked. Like deep fried. Uh, Joseph betrayed. The setup, the betrayal, the aftermath. Betrayal. Plan carried out. All right. So I might as well just reveal it. It doesn't really reduce my score, and it's Joseph. So when the Midianite merchants passed by, Joseph's brothers pulled him out of the cistern, sold him to the Ishmaelites for 20 pieces of silver. The Ishmaelites then took Joseph to Egypt. When Joseph reached his brothers, they stripped him of his tunic, a special tunic that he wore. Then they took him and threw him into a cistern. Now the cistern was empty, there was no water. When they sat down to eat their food, they looked up and saw a caravan of Ishmaelites coming from Gilead. Their camels were carrying spices, balm, and myrrh down to Egypt. Then Judah said to his brothers, "What profit is there if we kill our brother and cover up his blood? Come, let us sell him to the Ishmaelites, but let's not lay a hand on him. For after all, he is our brother, our own flesh." His brothers agreed. So when the Midianite merchants passed by, Joseph's brother pulled him from the cistern, and it's all. The original Hebrew text leaves ambiguous who pulled Joseph out of the pit. The present translation assumes the brothers did, but it is just as probable that the Midianites did, which better explains Reuben's confusion in the next verse. Ooh, that's interesting. What's the next verse? I should know that. Hold it up then, fool. Bible. In beginning. Joseph's like 38, right? Judah and Tamar. Hold up. Wait a minute. Oh, 37. I just found it. What did I do? What is? I flew through it too fast. I flew through it too fast and didn't really pay attention to what the actual verse was. So that was 37:28. So we're looking at 37:29. When Reuben returned to the pit and saw that Joseph was not in the pit, he tore his clothes and returned to his brothers and said, "The boy is gone, and I, where shall I go?" Then they took Joseph's robe. Yeah, that is weird. The Midianite traders passed by, and they drew Joseph up and lifted him out of the pit and sold him to the Ishmaelites. Ah, interesting. Alright, we're start right here, and we'll get all the way to 29. And what is that button? Is Gemini attached to Logos now? Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know Gemini was attached to it. 2, 3 curious remain. This passage captures a pivotal moment where Joseph's brothers shift from murder to commerce. After conspiring to kill Joseph and throwing him into an empty pit, Judah persuades them to sell him instead, arguing that doing so avoids bloodshed while still eliminating their rival. The brothers rationalize betrayal through pragmatism, keeping their hands clean while profiting from his removal. Joseph is sold for 20 shekels of silver, a sum that underscores the brothers' contempt for his work. They held their brother's life cheap, yet this transaction sets in motion consequences that will haunt them. When Reuben returns to the pit and discovers Joseph gone, he tears his clothes, a gesture revealing genuine distress, particularly since his grief mixed concern for his younger brother with fear of blame as the oldest. The passage illustrates how envy corrupts judgment. Joseph's dreams of authority had provoked his brother's jealousy, and rather than accept their father's favoritism, they attempted to erase the threat, yet their scheme becomes the very mechanism through which Joseph's dreams eventually materialize. Yeah, all that I already like. That's the obvious part of it, but this part is interesting because I always remembered it being the brothers pulling him up, but this makes more sense that they didn't. That they sold him, like reading 29 and 30. It makes it either Reuben wasn't involved in the scheme. Reuben heard it. He rescued him out of their hands, saying, "Let us not take his life." And Reuben said to them, "Shed no blood, throw him into this pit here in the wilderness, but do not lay a hand on him, that he might rescue him out of their hand to restore him to his father." So when Joseph came to his brothers, they stripped him of his robe, the robe of many colors that he wore, and they took him and threw him into a pit. The pit was empty and there was no water. And they sat down to eat, and looking up they saw a caravan of Ishmaelites coming from Gilead, with their camels bearing gum, balm, and myrrh, on their way to carry it down to Egypt. Then Judah said to his brothers, "What profit is it if we kill our brother and conceal his blood?" Hmm. Confusing. Reuben's clearly involved in the scheme to get rid of him, but he doesn't want to kill him and he wants to rescue him later. So I wonder if Reuben was even involved in the scheme to sell him. But it doesn't say Reuben left the group, so I don't know. It's interesting. All right, let's get into Wordle so I can get into 007 more. All right, standard starter word. Only the T. Ugh. Try. All right, got N. Um. Try plant. Nope, N can't go there. Um, uh, oh, whoops! I didn't get any of my. If anybody would have chatted, I would not have seen it because I forgot to get the chats up. All the chats are up. Good job, Bozo. All right. Um, so it could start with N, but what? Where would the T end up then? Um, that's not a word. I would need an extra letter or space. Um, and I also don't know what the vowel is yet. It's either U or A. Oh, could it be what? That'd be wild. All right, well, it's U. Um, end in T or it could end in N. Uh, doesn't have what? It's only a U. Um, this is a tough one, man. Um, and it doesn't. And N is not the second to last letter. What could be X U T N X? Could be a double U somewhere. Ah. Um, this is gonna be a weird one that's got like a W in it. Uh-huh. Hmm. All right. How about? Oh, it can't. The U can't be the second letter. Um, UNT on. No, no E. Hmm. There gotta be two U's then. Uncut? Would it be uncut? Where? Was that like the only word left? Some people got it in 3? 143 words left. This was a good guess. Taint would have been more efficient. It has an A, which better narrows down the possible solutions like paint and light. Natty? I didn't think that was an actual word. Terrific choice. Auntie would have been one of my top picks. There's only one possible solution left. You should solve the puzzle on your next turn. Yeah, so uncut was the only possible answer there. Unput? See, I hadn't eliminated a P, so that's a possibility. But it was not a. Huh. That's weird. Why did it say there's only one possible solution if unput was there? 739 other readers who faced the same set of remaining solutions. Only 5% used Auntie. See, I might as well just play with on hard mode because I don't like not using the letters I have. Darn robot. Hmm. Alright. Get connections. I want to streak with it. Pikachu. Uh-oh. Pikachu, Spunk, Nemo, Dove, Ash, Lightning, Slate, Misty, Pewter, Brock, Emotional, Livewire, Choked Up, Wrap, Electric Eel, and Overcome. There's like 6 Pokemon in here. References, anyway. I mean, Pikachu, Misty, Brock, and Ash are all characters. This is not going to be it. Of course not. Um, hmm. Pewter and Slate are both types of rock. No. Livewire, Emotional, Motion. Oh, Ash. Like, I don't know, man. This is None of these are making sense right now. Um, I thought I had something, but it's on the slate. What's on? Live wire. It's electric. Lightning. All things that are electric. Electric things, okay? Yeah. Misty. You know what? I wonder if. Hmm. Yeah. Right. Misty, slate, skunk, ash, Nemo, emotional, rock, computer, overcome, dove, wrap, and choked up. Choked up and emotional are both similar. Misty is in that same and overcome. Moved to tears. Um, um, man. Pew. Late. Punk. Emo. Ooh, wait. Emo, rap, punk, and rock. Music genres. And pewter, dove, slate, and ash. I mean, those three would be like shades of gray. Dove is not. Right. Oh, hold on a second. Dove is white. Dove is a shade of gray. Are we talking about like New York doves? All right, Bear, come on, show it to me. That doesn't look gray. That looks like gray. Whatever, shut up. Nobody asked your opinion, Bear. All right, strands. Yeah. Um, slate. Oh, what's the spiraling definitions? Spiraling. Swirl. Ooh, I almost saw swirl too. Um, oh, I almost saw it again. Um, Ant, ants, rant, It's not a word? Okay, fine then. Do it. That, how is that a word? Um, Deacon? Um, Sedan? Dance? Um, Spin? Span? Warp? Harp? Harpy? Harpies. How is harpies a word? How is the plural a word, but the singular is not? Um, Stray? Alright, Sprain. Um, Iron. Hair. Hairs. Layer. Layers. Praise. Set. Man. Surprise. Well, what? Um, Angram's gonna have to go through here somewhere. Into nope. Another hint right here. I didn't realize. What the heck is this word? Hair style. What at were I don't know. Got another hint already? Diston. Dis. Say disorient, but I don't know. What Oh, what a twist. This. Oh, distortion. It's right there in front of your face, stupid. Puzzles. I mean, hints. Alright, we'll do the mini and then we'll get on to 007. Get it started in the background. Mini. Mini. A watched one never boils, it is said. See you later. Bye. The shell, animal that builds the conch shell. Oh. I never thought about that. Ooh, what animal builds it? Seahorse? Do seahorses build conch shells? Airplane seating choice. Aisle. Oh boy. Oh, is the abbreviation TEX or is it TXS? Find out in a second. Leaning Tower of Pisa. All prefix. Oh, Omni. In the morning, a food. In the evening, a speech. Toast. Something that can be airdropped. File. Show off muscles flex. Ooh, nailed it. So Tex is right. Sea snail. Well, that was obvious. Now seeing it, it was very obvious, and I'm an idiot. Alright. I'll be back in a second. It's about 9 o'clock. Be back in a minute. Oh, hey Shelby, how's it going? Oh, oh man, forgot to edit the category there. Editing a category seems to help more people come, like, can see. Or, I don't use Twitch a lot. I use YouTube, but for the streaming, Twitch is obviously better. Um, but when you're on Twitch, why can't I figure out where it's at right now? There it is. Yes, it's me. Authorize. Yeah, see, even the stuff on Twitch I have, it's all people, not a category. The days I remember to change my category seems to be the days that I get the most views. Oh yeah, I gotta watch the Gamescom stuff later, or not later, but I'll watch it uh, probably tomorrow, tomorrow night or Saturday. Getting a double O. I wish they would add Wordle on here, where I could go to my other monitor without um, without having to hit the window. Yeah, see, that's not gonna do. Um, Overwatch, really? Oh, I wanted to look at. Did I get? I did. Okay. And the other one was like Resplendent. Oh no, Resplendent Death. And then what was the other? What was the other one? Oh my god. Gonna go over there, like hit Windows again. Um, where is? Oh, wait, what was that? Um, where's Drops? Where's the Drops at? What the heck? Where is? Am I dumb? Don't answer that. I thought drops were part of the like in the chat part. Yeah, they're not popping up now. That's weird. How did I find them before? All right, whatever. There was another one, I swear, but I don't. Oh, it's this one, bearing the lead. Okay, never mind. Found it. Uniform and dress cap belongs to a Royal Navy commander. Where? Where did I get that? Um. Yeah, it should have saved right before. Oh, that's right. I was struggling last night. I was so tired. I could not remember what. I could not figure out what I was supposed to do. Like I was supposed to get into this utility closet, but I couldn't figure out how. And it kept saying,
Still
"Wait,
not
what?
convinced. Better try one more time. Bit of science.
For science, science." Wait, did he even catch me?
The floor is warm in here. Oh, yes, the platform is temperature controlled for extreme conditions testing. Crank it to max and you can dry roast a turkey. You want me to
Access denied.
No thanks, it's rather pleasant actually.
Oh, could have just hacked that, really? Found the
Had enough?
May come back later to conduct a control experiment.
You won't be the first.
Alright, now I can get if I can destroy that box, something comes and cleans it up really quickly. Why can I also not talk to her?
What the hell? Is it just me, or is it getting hot? I feel like, geez, heating controls must be busted. I'm just like,
Wait a minute.
I'm gonna vomit constantly.
If she throws up,
That felt wrong.
Okay.
she didn't throw up.
Do you mind? I'm in the middle of a trial.
Alright, I have to it goes.
Hey! Who messed with the controls? Gotta be another laptop in storage.
Motion detected. Activating dynamic impulse response sensors. Mimic resistance engaged. Proceed with test.
And somebody should come clean it up, right? Oh, it just faded away. Alright, well that's not it. I think I already talked. That's why. It's not letting me talk. What the heck is this?
After the proxemics trials, I'm requesting a transfer to the disaster relief team.
Why? Cognitive mimetics isn't edgy enough.
Have you seen the specs for the next gen
Oh, the
disaster
jaws.
response?
What could possibly go wrong?
It uses plasma rays to cut through obstacles, and it employs different sensory modes to detect survivors. Motion and pheromone detection, echolocation, thermal imaging. It can detect a gopher through 10 feet of solid concrete.
In other words, no hiding from nothing.
Come on, don't be that guy.
Ouch!
Yeah, you can go away.
When you're surrounded by too much techno-optimism, you tend to forget basic human nature.
Seriously, why do you design robots if your outlook is the
Shooting range activated. Weapon deployed. All clear. Proceed with test.
What the heck just happened?
Shooting range activated. Weapon deployed. All clear. Proceed with test.
Oh. Oh wait. Oh, am I dumb? Can I hack this? Hmm. Starting to get a little frustrated. I can't figure out what to do.
Hey, what are you testing?
We're calibrating the android's strength and fine motor skills to handle unstable chemicals and fragile samples. This unit could do toxic waste disposal, assist in biocontainment labs, even conduct scientific studies in outer space.
The sky is not the limit. Impressive.
Especially when it works. Those chemicals are a pest to clean up.
Oh. No hints. One of the test androids carries highly unstable chemicals. The android packs quite the punch. Wait, which wall is supposed to be breakable? Oh. I didn't realize I could get him that far over.
Motion detected. Activating dynamic impulse response sensors. Mimic resistance.
Come on, put your back into it.
What on earth happened?
My fault. I was trying to make it do the robot. I'll go fetch a broom.
Hey, Ferguson. Your new arrival just made a complete mess of my session.
Somerset.
Think so? He just took control of my unit and smashed the glass wall. Said he was trying to make it do the robot.
That's Somerset. He cracks me up.
You're not upset?
Just go easy on him, okay? It's his first day.
Unbelievable.
Cleaning robot to test area 1. Cleaning robot to test area 1. Cleaning in progress. Cleaning in progress.
Is it? Because it doesn't look like he's doing much.
Cleaning in progress.
What is he cleaning?
Cleaning in progress.
Confused still. Thought I figured it out, but it's still not working.
Cleaning in progress. Insufficient clearance.
I'm still lost, dude.
Cleaning in progress.
Amazing work they do down there. Otis, the vet they brought in for testing, got his spine severed when his chopper crashed in Syria. You should have seen the guy's face.
Motion detect. Cleaning in progress. Activating dynamic energy response sensors. Mimicry systems engaged. Proceed to test.
Do I punch this cleaning robot?
Cleaning in progress. Cleaning in progress.
Complete.
Cleaning in progress.
ways to get in. I just don't know where it was.
Cleaning in progress.
Ooh, buddy. Where to go? Where to go? What's this? Wait. Back outside. Why would I want to be back outside?
Whoa.
That's no bueno.
Precarious? Up we go.
What? Chill. Why are you not climbing? It seems so far away. That was very
James, a word of warning. I just ran into a guard who wanted to scan my ID bracelet.
Are we compromised?
Having a letdown, but clearly we're not supposed to be back here.
Thanks for the heads up.
I'll wait for you on the landing.
No, I'll take the next one. Seriously, what keeps this place from sinking into the sea? Sheer willpower? That's what they say.
Webb doesn't cut corners.
No, that'd be too pedestrian for him. He only dabbles in high treason. Allegations.
Nothing more.
Your loyalty is moving. This is really something. Establishing you from the London office.
Oh, I want to do it so badly, but it's so wrong. Can I go
insufficient clearance.
Oh, of course. Uh-oh. Hey, you.
Found something.
I'll take care of that.
So will you?
What?
Oh, he's sleeping. Weird weapon slot. That was the opposite of stealthy, I feel like.
It was the thing of beauty. Penrose hacks the fire alarm system. The morgue staff is evacuated. Me and Tommy here slipped in just as firefighters. Swapped the dental records and DNA samples, and voila. The alleged Caliban is nothing but a low-level trafficker. For once, everything went like clockwork. Didn't even need to ice anybody.
There! Get it! Do not let him get away! Take him down! Stop! It's our guy! Advance! He's changing position!
Why are you shooting already? Like, you didn't even get a bluff opportunity.
Covering fire!
Situation contained. That was frustrating. I thought I was stuck to that corner and I wasn't.
Took a while.
Oh, you know, boys and their toys. How was nanomechanics?
Not much to look at. Shall we?
Oh, sure. Just let me get my my foot rest now. Oh, it's back that way. There's a door here. Locked. It says I can do it, but then it won't let me do it.
the veil.
Lindsay, hi.
What on earth are you doing here? I heard you were let go.
Long story.
I'm afraid we have a little time for chit-chat. So Nicholas expects a debriefing right away.
And you are?
Kittredge, Special Intelligence Task Force.
Never heard of it.
Lucky you. Let's keep it that way, shall we?
Right. Of course.
This conversation never happened.
You'd make a great con man, James.
Well, always nice to have something to fall back on. So how come you didn't know where this place was located?
I knew it was within the Antarctic Circle, same as everyone else. But the exact coordinates were classified. Even Damien was never invited down here.
Webb's own son. And no wonder the guy was troubled.
Please. There's no excuse for what Damien was. Webb just found a way to harness his son's worst impulses.
Oh, if life gives you lemons.
Pretty much. It's Webb. And that is Roger Finch, the chief legal officer.
I know. We met in a lift.
I've upgraded security.
I remember
No one enters the
him.
command center but you and me.
Next 48
Well,
hours.
you heard the man. We need to boost our security level.
How do we manage that?
I'm sure there's an upgrade station around here somewhere. But you must do the heavy lifting again. This place will be crawling with management types like Lindsay back there. I can't risk being seen.
All right, we'll hang back. I'll go fast-track my career.
I'll poke about in the system. See what I can find. Let me get out of your way.
My fault. One of those days.
Insufficient clearance.
The truth is capital C classified. Tattle must have a man on the inside.
Of course they have a man on the inside. If not MI6, then Whitehall. But we
Miriam, what the heck? I left my stuff in the command center earlier, and now my ID has stopped working.
Not my doing, I'm afraid. Take it up with Roger Finch.
Great. How
Excuse
do
me.
I upgrade?
The ID station is in the security office. But it won't do you any good. No one enters without Roger's consent.
Forget it. Didn't need that insulin anyway.
Of course they have a man on the inside. If not MI6, then Whitehall. But we can't have our global
James,
business partners
I'm looking at
realizing
department
what's going on.
schematics.
We're
Looks like the
sticking with
upstairs
high-tech
rooms
tech
are connected by
Kill
vents.
that article
Could be a way into the
goes
security
down.
office.
Good tip.
Next point on the agenda, please.
Let's see. Legal is requesting a
From Roger Finch.
not make
Original staff code to the archive is stored in the office safe and must be changed every
Ravini,
24 hours.
Yamazaki,
Thank you,
Maxwell.
Roger Finch.
Who else is still unaccounted for? We need to double the effort. These people can't fall into MI6's hands. Next.
This one is priority 0. We're being
Insufficient
bombarded with
clearance.
calls from the Undersecretary of the FCDO.
No, you got him wrong.
demanding
Webb
terms
firmly
to
rejects the
exploit
great
every
man
possible
hypothesis. On the contrary, it is his deeply held belief
We
that
need to
no
issue a
one
statement
is
that
great.
unequivocally
It's just that
expresses the right of any
humankind loves its heroes, don't we? So we put them on a pedestal and gloss over their mistakes. In reality,
Towns, where's Miriam?
My? On a first-name basis with the head of department, are we? La-di-da.
La-di-da.
She's in a staff briefing upstairs. Why?
Priority message from London. I left it here on her desk. Will you let her know, please?
As soon as she's out. Not making that mistake twice.
Okay. But she'll want to see this.
Webb acts and makes mistakes in the hope that no one will need to make those mistakes ever again.
I hear he also makes a great castle.
Mock if you want, but that right there is what I call devotion.
What's that? Better have a look. What is that? What? I guess it's okay now.
You just have to take a look, don't you?
What's going on? Guess I'll check.
What have we got here? What's...
What?
That's
Check your
cold,
message.
Looks like I think it's all right now.
Alright. Good. Crazy. How did he do that?
Oh, come on. Bright's political career has to be over after this.
The man has plausible deniability. He truly had no idea that Thea was faulty. And Sir Nicholas himself will back him up.
Like that'll hold up in the court of public opinion.
I suspect that by the time this mess reaches the public, it'll involve shape-shifting aliens.
Fair, but I have a mate who works at Downing Street, and he says the PM's been gunning for an excuse to sack Bright. He's been polling a little too well. Catch my drift.
Nah, I still don't buy it.
This
Stephen
guy?
Bright's a pure-blood politician. He'll find
Mind if I
some
ask
way
you
to
something?
spin
No.
this to his
Shoot.
advantage and come out looking like a victim. Just you wait.
How long have you been stationed down here?
6 weeks. I was about to take some leave when this crisis happened. I used to bodyguard an oil executive. Figured getting a job in tech would lend me an air of respectability. Joke's on me, yeah.
Me, the new boss, same as the old boss.
Ah, you said it.
I was trying to get into the command center.
Don't bother. They've shut down operations indefinitely. Sir Nicholas and Roger Finch, the chief legal officer, are the only ones with access.
Just my luck. Hold that thought. Think I hear my phone ringing.
Later, mate.
Hey, David Somerset. Any sign of him?
Karen, are you here?
Out here, Gene.
Try swarm intelligence.
We've received a notification about 2 of the new arrivals, David Somerset and Nora St. Vincent. Something about missing tracking chips.
Never heard of them. Let security sort it out. We just stamp the paperwork.
No entry. Straight to your limits, buddy.
Yeah, no problem. Need a way to convince this chap.
Look, I can't be sure, but... Well, from what I was able to glimpse before Finch shooed me from the room, we're looking at a series of targeted leaks against Whitehall power players. Almost as if...
And what's behind door number 1? Webb's money bin?
That's the command
You
center.
said it, I didn't.
Where we used to analyze the light.
But it does make a chilling kind of sense.
That's where you'd
This
identify
immunity
potential gaze
deal is just
patterns.
deployed
Clocked one
to
myself
White
back in 22.
Sir Nicholas knows the
I
government
tell
will
you, it
try
was
and
strange
take him
to
out
see
the
that
moment he
screen
lowers
lit
his
up
guard.
on Thea's blood goblet.
What am I doing in here? Nope, keypad doesn't. Today's archive code, I know how you like puzzles, Karma. Digit 1, I am 1. Digit 2, I'm 2 digits rather than digit 3. I am 2 digits higher than digit 3. Digit 3, I am 2 digits higher than digit 4. I am 10 digits less than digits 3 and 2 combined. Solution is the year of the famous battle. Alright, so 1. Eight, 6, 1860. 8 and 6 combined. 1864. Try 1864.
Okay, let's see where this goes. Next order of business.
Alright then.
This is promising. We need to set up back channels with the Chileans, the Norwegians, every nation with an overlapping territorial claim of Antarctica. The diplomatic red tape ought to keep the Royal Navy at bay for at least some time. Next up.
Did I bypass the delivering the message part?
Why is this on my table?
What?
Oh, hi there.
You! Excuse me?
All right there?
Do you need something? Are you listening?
Take it easy. I'm not looking for a fight.
You move, you're getting hurt.
Think you're tough.
Prove it.
Go fight. M profile. Internal web docs here on M, the latest head of M16 or MI6. Wow, M16. That's an interesting one. I want to see it. Ooh, bless me. Age 45, nationality British Indian, occupation head of MI6, background career diplomat with Foreign and Commonwealth Office, with postings in Jordan, Iraq, and Indonesia. AAS tapped as interim chief of MI6 following the previous M's unexpected death, viewed as an uncontroversial consensus candidate and transitional figure. She surprised the establishment by relaunching the long-shuttered 00 program and reestablishing human as a driving force within MI6. Assessment: no-nonsense, pragmatist, savvy, resolute, and politically agile, strong judge of character. Didn't say the name.
Insufficient clearance.
Level 5. Moving up in the world. Isla, we're all set. Meet me at the command center.
It's a date.
I needed to get that here.
Insufficient clearance.
Let's see. Legal is requesting a complete list of the London employees who did not make the last extraction. They
Mom?
need to prepare for the worst.
Sorry to interrupt.
What is it? We're in the middle of something.
A back-channel communique from the Foreign Office. Priority 0. It's waiting at your desk.
I see. We'll pick this up later. Dismissed.
I hear he's obsessed with that MI6 agent who played him for a fool.
Can you blame him? Someone wrote Regorgia Finch in the bathroom.
Certainly not me.
Right. I'm not exactly the president of his fan club either, but let's face it, Finch had a steep climb. Imagine the grit it must have taken for a hackney kid to get to where he is today.
Oh.
The sacrifices and moral compromises, only to be humiliated by some punk with a hero.
Bloody hell.
Any word on David Somerset? And we're sure he boarded the cable car. Try the arrival station. Maybe that's as far as he got.
Sir, I'm looking at a message from the Foreign Secretary's office. They claim to want to one of their operatives. Suspect it might be on some kind of personal level.
What was that?
Not sure what to make of it. Probably traffic.
You know, I told Paul to head straight to the airport. Call a neighbor, I said. Get them to feed the cat. But he insisted. Of course MI6 agents were waiting for him.
Oh, hell. You think he'll crack?
Are you kidding? This is Paul we're talking about. They'll have him admit to the Kennedy assassination before his coffee's cold.
That was unpleasant.
Of course. I was just leaving.
chems. Give me chems.
Any news on Somerset? Keep looking.
Oh, that's odd. Oh, that's a rather unusual noise. What was that?
She just stares at it. That's how
That
she
was
puts it.
queer.
Well, she just left it on fire. Alright, where's the chemicals? Sneaky, sneaky. I know there's some in that closet. Sitting right there. Hoping I can pull through a cutscene. Skills.
Oh.
I don't know what I just got to say. Said attention to detail. It was just a challenge. Open the safe. Yeah, it was just a challenge. Okay.
You got this. You got this.
Any word on St. Vincent? Notify the gatehouse. She might have snuck back in the cable car.
I don't have enough. Oh, there's some right there.
Hey,
I suppose you can't tell them much they don't already know.
I just feel bad for him.
Now, where do you think you're going?
Relax, I'm leaving.
Goodbye. Did you want something?
I just feel bad for him.
I don't understand
He's a
what
gentle
Dark
soul.
He
taking
knew what
so
he was
much.
getting into.
Paul's an old school patriot. His granddad
You
flew
again.
air raids over Dresden.
You can't
He was
come in.
spoon-fed
Can't blame
notions
me
of
for trying.
necessary evil
Are
and all
you
that.
listening?
Paul figured if
It's
they could
not
get Thayer to 100%,
happening.
it
Well,
would
it
be
was worth a
great
shot.
service.
All right?
A lot
Just
of
not
us
my
have
day,
always
is it?
thought that way.
Start off
We'll
with.
see how they
To get a
feel
little
when the
creative
smoke
here,
clears.
James.
Look,
I am getting
go
creative.
away.
Not getting past you.
Are you listening?
Ever.
It's not
Noted.
happening.
All right, let's keep our cool. I'm going.
Dart him.
Someone? What was that?
Guess I'll take a little look then. Okay, that's it.
No idea what happened there.
Security notice. Memo instructing all security personnel to escort David Somerset and Norris St. Vincent to the nearest security office and administer their mandatory tracking chip implants.
Appears I'm a wanted man.
Sorry.
I'm curious to see what happens if I turn myself on.
Mind if I ask you something?
No. Shoot.
Name's David Somerset. I was told you're looking for me.
Turning ourselves in, are we? Come along to the security office. We'll get you sorted.
After you. Coast is clear.
What are you doing?
We're going to the security office.
That's what I
Starting to
said.
feel unwelcome.
Say,
There's an idea.
you're in robotics, right?
Security
How did you even get into
There's a
operations
view
without
to
the proper
die for.
clearance?
I'm an intelligence liaison.
Huh?
There's a special license. There's
See.
a view to die for.
How about your colleague, Norris and Vincent?
Gotta be another
any
way
idea
back
where
in.
she's at?
Afraid not. She comes and goes. Gotta be another way back in. Whoever thought they'd need a balcony at minus 30 degrees? I salute you.
I think my game glitched because he's talking about being outside right now. It's making no sense, bud.
We use a jet injector for the chip implant. I know they look scary, but really it happens so fast you barely feel a sting. Okay, let me pull your file. Ah, David Somerset. Here you are? Oh.
It's kind of a funny story.
Can't wait to hear it.
Get him!
Yeah, sorry, you were. It's fun talking with you. So that was pointless. Oh, I couldn't knock over the computer. Doesn't recharge.
You're getting good at this, James.
Remember our deal.
How could I forget?
Applies to Roger Finch as well. He's a civilian.
That doesn't make him any less punchable.
True. Very true. But he has a villain chair. Where do I go? Do I go to his villain chair?
No sign of Webb. Or Hyperion.
Never mind. We are at the heart of his operation. The information you need will be on one of those terminals.
Yeah, I'm gonna find a way down.
Okay, you poke around. I'll keep a lookout.
I think I know exactly where to poke.
Excerpt from Sir Nicholas Webb's memoirs entitled Singleton, A Path to a Benign Future. I also Singleton anywhere on there. The Hero with a Thousand Faces, The Great Man Hypothesis, Knight in Shiny Armor. Main character energy. Our culture is saturated in tales of singular greatness and the power and glory of the individual. Solitary hero saves the kingdom, not society, not the collective, and particularly not the dreaded system, which is seen as, at best, an inertial force to be circumvented, disrupted, or broken. I respectfully disagree. Excuse me. In reality, the great man is rationalization, product of selective history in the hero romantic cultural construct. I've never shared the enthusiasm for individual achievement so prevalent in the West. On the contrary, I see humanity as deeply flawed, a tragic victim of our senses, our brain chemistry, and our cognitive bias. You can put all three of those into one simple thing. Sorry, tragic victim of our senses, brain chemistry, and cognitive biases. Yeah, all three of those fit very nicely into our sin nature. Consequently, I believe that the most important and impactful decisions should be taken out of our hands and determined by less unpredictable, impartial, rational, and benevolent authority. In other words, true algorithmic governance, promising to overcome the failures of human politics, a sovereign of our own design, shaped by our minds but not in our image. Ooh. Okay.
Just like that.
But I want to see what's over here first. What is it? Where'd he go, George? Where'd he go? Nothing over here. Wasting everybody's time. Wunderbar.
All right. Show yourself.
Utility closet. Wait a minute. Isn't that where I was fighting those guys at? With guns? Like, I was shooting them, so it's... Not very sneaky.
There you are.
James, you might want to see this.
What are we looking at?
Predictive analytics. That's a neural network tree. Watch.
Predictive analytics.
It's a roadmap.
Yeah, for overthrowing the British government in as few moves as possible. And instating Stephen Bright as the next PM.
It's a damn coup d'etat. How is this possible?
Well, looks like with Thea offline, Webb was finally free to use his mirror machine to his own gain. You really outdone yourself this time, James.
I have to get down there.
James Bond. We meet again.
We do?
Yeah, she gone.
Roger Finch, Chief Legal Officer.
Oh, right. Elevator guy.
I'm sure this is all a big joke to you. Don't move. I will shoot. It's Finch. James Bond is here. I've got him poking about in operations. Sound the alarm.
Wish I could have darted.
Let's see you wiggle your way out of this one.
Challenge accepted.
Let's go. We're about to have company. You should take the freight lift down. Webb is not going to leak the data on account of one rogue agent. But he will throw everything he has at you to stop you from reaching Hyperion.
What about you?
Webb's penthouse is directly above us. I'll wait for him there. Time to settle scores.
Isola, if it's closure you're looking for, I promise you won't find it. Not like this.
You really are very sweet.
Yeah, you can't kill the big bad man. we've killed dozens of his henchmen, but we can't kill him. All right, it did save. So where do we do? And oh, hold up. Wait a minute. I don't know why I closed that earlier. Spin, 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 spin. What we got? Matthew 20. Ooh. So, pretty nice. 2820. A great commission. Now the 11 disciples went to Galilee, to the mountain to which Jesus had directed them. And when they saw him, they worshipped him, but some doubted. And Jesus came and said to them, all authority in heaven and on earth has been given to me. Go therefore and make disciples of all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father and of the Son and of the Holy Spirit, teaching them to observe all that I have commanded you, and behold, I am with you always to the end of the age. That's a good one for the end of the night. All right. Actually, highlight. Wait, what's the? Oh, this part coincides with my baptizing. I don't use the desktop app very much. Baptismo just means immersion, but where the etymology, dip, evolved, dip, and refers to ritual purification. Internally, the verb baptizo occurs 4 times with somewhat more nuance. Why is it? It's not bringing me to this word. Ah, here we go. In the Septuagint, the verb bapto usually translates the Hebrew taval and refers to ritual purification. Alternatively, the verb baptizo occurs 4 times in somewhat more nuance. In Isaiah 21:4, it is used metaphorically of destruction, but in 2 Kings 5:14 is used in the middle voice. Excuse me. An aspect of the Greek verbal system to describe Naaman's baptism in the Jordan. This is significant because, in this case, there is no suggestion of Naaman's destruction. The use of baptizo in the story of Naaman may have been decisive for its later use in the middle to signify taking a ritual bath for cleansing. In the New Testament, the verb baptizo, to baptize, can refer to both ritual purification before eating and to the forgiveness of sins. The parallel in Matthew 15:2 and Luke 11:38 changes baptizo to nipto, which is a normal Greek word for hand washing. See, this is the interesting part right here. Can refer to both ritual purification. are the the titles, section titles. Literary context of gospel accounts. Ooh, there's a lot in here about this. Oh, I'm gonna have to read this later. Baptist or baptizer was a surname given to John in reference to his activity. There are four primary uses of this root in the Greek New Testament. Baptisma, water rite practice to renew or establish a relationship with God. Baptismos, washing, baptism. This can also refer to the general act of immersing or dipping an object in the process of ritual purification. Baptistes, the Baptist, baptizer, the surname given to John. And bapto, to dip something in a liquid water. Compare BDAG for exhaustive list of references in early Jewish and Christian sources. In the Gospels, we are given different names for John. Ioannis ho baptizon, John the Baptizer. Ioannis ho baptistes, John the Baptist. Ioannin ton Zachariel Eunan, John the son of Zachariah, and simply refers to the testimony given by John. It's cool. I'm gonna leave that one up because I'm probably gonna read that later. But anyway, I'm off the bed. All right. Have a good night. God bless.